Welcome back to part 2. I will say I need to make correction from the previous video. It was on the very last step of the video that I could notice. Hopefully this isn't one of those things where I'm watching it and I just can't see it because I'm the one making the mistake. But I did notice at the very end when the AI got jostled by the Navy ship, I did not move it into a cove. So looking at all the map tiles around it, the closest cove that is unoccupied is this one over here, so I will go ahead and move it into there. So let's waste no time. I'm going to go ahead and take a crew action. I will go ahead and move up to 3 since that is my current sailing movement. I will move 1 and 2. Next for my crew, I'm just going to go ahead and take Lieutenant Flint, who's going to give me 3 dice, 4, 5, and 6, and that works well with my other crew. If I roll a 4, 5, or 6, I could get a lot of hits. And then whenever I plunder, I can move the Navy ship 2 spaces. So I'll go ahead and add that to my player area. I only have room for 1 more crew. I can't take any bonus actions, so let's go ahead and move to the AI. Captain Jack will roll a die. He gets a 3. So we will put crew here. He will move to here. And he will move towards me and look to attack. He has a movement of 2. And you can't forget to look up at this bonus action. He's actually going to get a movement of 3. 2 for being a pirate, and then an additional movement for the bonus action. And then he will also get 2 automatic hits versus me. So he will move 1, 2, 3, so just enough. And then he will go ahead and roll 2 dice. He's looking for 1, 2, or 3. He got a 1 and a 6. So the 1 is going to activate his captain, so that is 1 hit. And then he has 2 automatic hits from his sections on there, so that is a total of 3 hits. So we have a chance here. We are still rolling 2 dice, but if I'm able to attack him and win, I'm going to move up. Not only am I going to get 4 gold, but I'm also going to start rolling 3 dice from here on out. So come on, 4s and 5s. I also have a surefire token. Unfortunately, I do not have anyone on cannons, so that won't help me. But 2 dice. Oh man, 2 6s. Oh man, okay. Looking at our crew, the 2 6s, that will generate, both those dice will generate 2 hits for this captain. So that's 2 hits, another 2 hits for Sally, that's 4, another 2 hits for Pale Pim, and another 2 hits for Lieutenant Flint. So that is a total of 8 hits. Woo, okay. So while I'm here, since I defeated the solo pirate, I will go ahead and move my legendary status up. I will gain 4 gold. Move up to 6. The AI's crew deckhands become jostled. It will gain a gold, but now it has to move to the nearest unoccupied cove. So looking at the map, here is a cove, here is a cove. So that's 1, 2 spots away. This one is 1, 2, 3. So it will move up here into this cove. Its bonus action was to improve its attack. So that is done. So now let's go ahead and move to me. I'm going to go ahead and move 1 to attack. I'm attacking the green merchant ship, so it has a value of 2, and I'm not going to sail any because I'm already on its space. So now I roll 3 die, and I get a 2, 5, and 4, so all I have to beat is 2. So there's a 4, there's a 4, there's a 4, so that's 3 hits. The 2 does not activate, and the 5 activates. That's the 4th hit and the 5th hit. So a total of 5 hits to a total of 2 hits. So I will go ahead and defeat this. I will gain 2 gold. I will gain the gunpowder that's in its ship. We will draw a new booty for the merchant ship. That's another gunpowder. And we will move the merchant ship to the cove that's furthest away from me. So that's going to be this cove. Additionally, we will put this away. We will draw a new one for the green ship, and it's another 2 damage ship. Now I do not get to move up my legendary track because this card had no icon at saying that you can. These are kind of like the beginning merchant ships, and as they get stronger, then you become worthy of leveling up. But for these smaller ones, they're too easy of a target. I have no bonus actions associated with attacking, so we will go ahead and move to the AI's turn. All right, the AI will roll a die. It will roll a 4, so it will look to go here. It's going to sail towards the green ship at a value of 2. So it'll always move vertically, so it'll go 1 and then 2. And then since it took the search action, it will flip this over and it will gain 3 gold immediately. So it only gains 1 and the other 2 are lost. And now since it's gained its maximum number, it's going to go ahead and bury its second treasure and level up. So it would look to bury on this one, but there is no buried treasure symbol. So there's one here for 13, one here for 12, there's none here. So it will bury on the 12 and then reduce its gold to 0. Additionally, since it did the search action, it gets to trade. Thankfully, there are no resources in the ship currently, so it can't trade anything. For my turn, I'm simply going to take the anchor action. And when I do that, well, first I need to sail first. So I'm going to sail 1, 2. And I'm going to go ahead and tuck into this cove. And it means I'm going to be safe from the Navy. Additionally, when you do this, you can reassign any number of crew to any deck assignments. I'm going to send all 4 to the extort action. And now, since I crossed this red line, I get to gain 4 gold. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I will say when I moved to the storm, I believe I had someone on here, this wheel, so I had to jostle someone. I could have used this token, but instead I'm going to say that I moved one of these to repair, and then once I did this action, I reassigned it to extort. Since I crossed this line, now the AI gets to activate the orange, then green, and then navy ship. The AI will always try to split these ships up so they're not on the same map tile. So it will simply move 1 here and 1 here. Then, since I've buried 1 treasure, the navy is going to move up to 3 spaces towards me. So it'll move vertically first and then onto my map tile. Now, I will say this, we haven't covered this yet. Since I am in a cove, the navy ship will not attack me. I am safe, I'm hiding out. It's now the AI's turn. They'll roll a die, they get a 1, so they'll try to go here. So they'll skip this one, and they will sail towards me at a total of 3. So they'll sail vertically first, 1, 2. It will then look to sell a good in its ship, but there are none. So let's go ahead and skip to its bonus action, which means it gets to attack. Thankfully, I'm in a cove. In the multiplayer game, it says that you can't get attacked by another player or the Navy. But I don't see in the AI in the solo rules where it says it would attack you. So I'm just going to be playing by the multiplayer rules, because it doesn't differentiate. So it does not do a bonus action since there's not a merchant ship on it. And so now it is my turn. So I need 1 more gold. So I'm going to go ahead and just move here. I'm not going to sail away, but I do move out of the cove. And I'm going to sell 1 gunpowder, because that's where I can sell here. And I'm going to gain 5 money. I will reset the market. And I will gain 1 and unfortunately have to lose 4 other ones. And that is the end of my turn. We'll go to the AI. I just realized that I forgot to move this when the AI went past it. So the Navy ship would have jostled it. So all of the crew members gone back, and he would have moved into the closest unoccupied cove. At that time, this was unoccupied, so the closest one would be here. Okay, now back to the AI. Let's roll a die. It gets a 4, so it will go 1, 2. It will sail towards green at a value of 3, so 1, 2. It will go ahead and collect this, which is just worth 1 gold. So it moves up 1. And then It gets to trade. That's its bonus action. Thankfully, there's no resources in the ship for it to trade. All right, it's time to bury some treasure. Let's go ahead and move here. We can sail up to a value of 3. So I want some action. Let's move 1, 2, 3. I moved into 2 storms, so I will go ahead and jostle 2. There is no search token on this map card, so we'll go ahead and skip that and go to our bonus actions. So first we have to do our captain, so I can bury, which I'm going to do. So I'm going to take another treasure chest. It's going to cost me 12 to bury on this island. That leaves me with 1. And then I can attack, which I'm going to do. The question is, do I attack the merchant that's going to get me gold, or do I attack the pirate ship that's going to get me 1 step closer to 8 gold? If I can advance this 2 more levels, then I can get 8 more gold. What do I do? You know what? I'm tired of this AI ship. We're going to blow it up. All right, so I'm rolling 3 die because I'm a swashbuckler and I have a surefire token. I don't have any automatic hits, but as long as I see some 4s and 6s, I think I'm going to be good to go. Okay. So I get a 6 and a 4 and a 2. The 2 is not going to do anything, but the 6 is going to get 1 hit, 2 hits, 3 hits, 4 hits. The 4 is going to get a 5th hit, 6th hit, 7th hit. They are rolling 3 dice as well. You know what? Let's go ahead and spin this surefire. This might be a mistake for the next battle, but let's go ahead and move this to a 6. So now the first 6 is going to give me 1, 2, 3, 4. The next 6 is going to give me 5, 6, 7, 8. And that other 4 is going to get me 9, 10, 11 hits. So the AI no longer gets an automatic hit, but it is rolling 3 dice and it's looking for 1, 2, 3s. Here we go. A 1, a 2, and a 3. Wow. All right, so the 1, 2, and 3 are all going to activate Captain Jack, so that's 3 hits. And then the 2 is going to activate her, so that's 4, 5 hits. So 11 to 5. Nice try, AI. Nice try. The AI will gain 1 gold. A crew member has to get jostled, and it'll be the one closest to the captain since there aren't any down here. It will move into the closest unoccupied cove, which is here. And then while I don't get any money or anything, I move this up and I get another surefire token. And now I just need 1 more. I can get 8 gold. So I need to go after the pirate ship again. So I'm coming for him. I can then, as my next bonus, I can do any of these in any order. Well, I can't do Lieutenant Flint because I didn't do this action. But for these 2, I'm not at a trading post, but I do want to get rid of the gunpowder, and let's switch it out with rum because in the market that's the most expensive. So we'll switch this out with a rum, and now that is the end of my turn. If I'm lucky, maybe the AI will come at me and try to fight me. AI is going to go. Let's roll a die. It rolled a 5, so it will go here. And it's going to crew up, and then it's going, before it does that, it's going to sail 3 spaces towards me. So 1, 2. It's then going to take the top card of the crew deck. Ooh, that's a good one for Captain Jack because it's 3s. And then the bonus action is that it would get to search, but there is not a search token on the current map tile. It's already been gone. So now it's back to me. So I think I want to fight this turn since he's sitting right there. Do I want 1 more crew before I do that though? No, because it's a race and he's going to get points soon. Let's go ahead and spin 2 repairs to move here. And I get to go ahead and sail, but I'm not going to sail because he's already on my spot. So I will get to attack. Once again, I'm rolling 3 die. And I have a surefire. 6, 4, and 3. I'm going to spin this surefire because I want to make sure that I win this one. So 2 6s and a 4. So I think this is exactly what we had last time. So 1 6 will activate on all 4. Another 6 will activate on all 4. So that's a total of 8. And the 4 will be 9, 10, 11. So 11 hits for us. I do not have any automatic successes. I will say I'm not sure I gave the AI a gold last time I defeated it. Well, hopefully I'm not gonna give it to him, but hopefully it won't come back to bite me if they get to like 11 before I do. So all right, the AI will roll 3 dice with no automatic successes, then they have no one in cannon. So I'm at 11, 2 and 2 4s. So the 2 will hit 1, 2, and only 3. So it's 11 to 3. The AI will have to jostle a crew member, will gain 1 gold. It will have to move into the nearest empty cove, which is down here. I move up 1 on the legendary track, giving me 8 gold, so that's a total of 9. I just need to sell this rum. And I have that action coming up here anyway. Or I can go to the anchor and get 4 money for my deckhands. And that will give me 13. All right, so let's go ahead and move to the AI's turn. The AI will roll a die. It gets a 6. So it's going to sail towards me, and it wants some revenge. It's going to move this to the next box, and it says the AI steals a good from me. So it's getting a little bit of revenge here. It's stealing the highest valued good in the market right now with rum, but it doesn't get a bonus action, so that's all it does. So for my turn, I'm going to go ahead and move here. And when I do that, I can reassign deckhands. So I will move all 4. I will immediately get 4 gold, moving up to 13. And then I can also sail. I'm going to sail 1, 2, and I'm going to hide out in this cove. I did pass a storm, but I'm going to spin this to not jostle anyone. And then the AI gets to move the orange, green, and navy ships. So this one will move here. It does not want to have them both on the same tile, so this will move here. And the navy ship will move to my tile, but I'm hiding out in a cove, so I don't have to jostle all my guys. I don't get any bonus actions with that, so let's go ahead and move to the AI. AI will roll a die. It gets a 3, so it will skip this, skip this, skip this, and it will look to attack. Can't forget that it passed this, so we need to move the navy and merchant ships. After we're done, it will move towards me, and it's moving with a sail value of 3. Once again, joke's on him. He's going to move 1 vertically, 2, 3, but he can't find me because I'm hiding out in a cove, so he's not going to be able to attack. And his bonus action for attack is just making his attack stronger with 1 more sail movement and an automatic hit. So we're hiding. Nice try, buddy. We do get to move the green and orange ships, though. So we'll go ahead and move this one here, this one here. And because he's not hiding out in a cove, the navy moves towards him. And since he's already on there, the navy won't move. So he will get jostled. And then he will have to move to the nearest unclaimed cove, which is right here. So he'll go ahead and hide out here, and we'll jostle all of his characters. That wasn't on camera, but I moved him right there. Jostle, jostle. It is now our turn, and you know what we're doing. So we are going to move to the lookout, the search. So we'll skip that, move here. I have a total movement of 4. I also have 13 gold. I'm simply going to move here. There is no search token for me to get, but then we go to my bonus actions, and then looking at my bonus actions, we'll see here I get to bury, and with 13 gold I will go ahead and spend all of that, moving down to 0 and taking my last treasure and burying it on this map tile. And that concludes our Tiny Epic playthrough. Captain Windy Bird was able to rally her crew and defeat Captain Jack. We didn't even have a mutiny on our hands. I mean, these guys were rolling. They had, the chemistry was high. I look forward to playing the expansion. I look forward to playing just this one more. I think there's tons of replayability. I think people are going to really like this one. This has shot up. This might be my favorite Tiny Epic to date, and I have them all. Tiny Epic Defenders is really good. I like zombies, but this one I think takes the cake. I do have Tiny Epic Dungeons pledged. Little nervous about the replayability, to be 100% honest, but I'm hoping that it comes through. And I did just see that they showed what the playmat looks like, and I'm really excited about that. But Tiny Epic Pirates, I think there's tons of replayability here. There's different routes to victory, and this doesn't even include the expansion or the deluxe mini expansion, whatever that was, the Crimson Silver expansion. That's it. It's still in my box. I haven't even looked at it. So I think I could play this another 20 times and still have a great time without bringing any new content into it. So I hope you enjoyed this playthrough. Look at my channel. I have other videos. I will say that I'm not really a content producer, as I am a solo automa designer. So a lot of my videos you'll see are for games that I have developed solo automas for. So if that's your kind of thing, if you like to play games solo, maybe games that don't even have a solo mode, see Splendor, or I change games that are beat your high score to having an AI opponent, see Sagrada or Parks. I will say, if you try one of my automas between now and March 31st, 2021, you can enter yourself into a solo games giveaway. There's just some solo games that I don't love. They're good games, I just don't love. And so there's 4 packages I'm giving away. And so for each automa that you play, you could play one automa 15 times, you can have up to 15 entries into this solo games giveaway. Once again, look in the description for a link to the giveaway on BGG. On April 1st, I will announce the 4 winners, and then the first winner will get to pick a prize package, and then whatever's left, the second winner will get to pick one, and then so on and so forth until all 4 packages are gone. I will say this is free to the US. If you are international, then I will ask that you pay for shipping, but that's all you have to pay if you are a international player. Some of the packages includes a big City of Kings bundle, which includes the City of Kings base game, 2 hero packs, dexterity expansion, and 4 anti-knock player boards. I have another package that includes Spirit Island. I have another package that includes 4 smaller box games like Cartographers and Viva Java the dice game, amongst a couple other ones. And then my last one is for the Maximum Apocalypse big box with miniatures. It's not the whole entire Legendary Edition. It's just the big box and the miniature. So if you already have Maximum Apocalypse, this might be a good package to pick if you win, to allow you to house all of your cards, and it'll upgrade all the standees into minis. But all of these details are included on the solo games giveaway thread. So if you're interested, go check that out. With that, I hope you enjoyed this playthrough, and happy sailing.